Hi guys, welcome to another episode, and I'm gonna straight away dive into what we're gonna talk about today. It's Bitcoin, and we're gonna talk about why we should invest in Bitcoin. As risky as it sounds, there are obvious advantages of going for Bitcoin these days, and there is a dramatic increase in Bitcoin numbers, the value rather in the last 20 within the last 24 hours. And someone who's closely watching this increase is my friend on the other side, who's a big time Bitcoin advocator. So he's going to walk us through why we should invest in Bitcoin, which is the number one or the number one digital currency in the world. Is that right, Venkat?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it has actually 200 billion.
Wow.
Right now, it's actually 289. Yeah, $289 billion market cap.
Nice.
So think about this is what happened. Internet went 20 years ago. Internet was not there, right? 25 years ago.
Yeah, not
And
much internet.
Amazon started. Amazon Bezos at the time, the news was coming up. Nobody was believing it. And then if you watch his interviews, oh, the internet is going to be huge in the future. That's why I'm starting this company. Like I'm trying to sell books
Yeah,
online. That's what his goal was, right?
yeah,
He quit his job and he started doing this. And then 20 years after, here he is,
yeah.
right? That is what with the Bitcoin, like 10 years ago it started, almost 2017 it peaked, right? Like we said, if you put $50 in 2010, by 2017 you would have had $1 million just from $50, right? Just like that. It's actually 2020. It was not going up, right? But what happened was, now it went up all the way. This is the highest it got, almost $16,000 one Bitcoin.
$3,000. Wow.
And you only have 21 million Bitcoins. There is
And
nothing
Venkat,
more.
what's the reason for this sudden increase? I mean, there's a kind of a political uncertainty at this point in the United States. Anyway, did it have any impact on this at all?
Yeah, so what I do normally, I don't watch because I do dollar cost averaging, right? So that means basically I just every week I'm putting some money on the Bitcoin and other altcoins too, little by little. So I don't even like, there is so much of things. It was actually going down one time. It was
Right.
going up. It's so much volatility happening last
Yeah.
month or so, but it was up. It went up. It went down to 10,000, less than 10,000 one time, right? When the no stimulus was happening. And I think that people are believing that the stimulus might come in or something like that because of this election, but who knows? I'm not into that news, exact news, because I don't worry about, there are so many things going on. People just monetize on these things, right? News, like they come and say the Bitcoin will be $1 million next year. So, and then their video goes blow up. uh, I don't do that. We don't do that. So it's basically like, what you guys should do. It's because it's a top digital currency in the world. It is going to be huge. It's not going to be $1 million, but it's going to be
It's going to
huge.
increase. Yeah.
It could be like $100,000. I would believe that $100,000.
So the topic of today is like why you should invest in Bitcoin, and the answer is right there. It's increasing, the value appreciates, and but the risk factor is the other side of it is the very reason that it increased. It has the potential to go down, like you said. There was a time that it was 10,000, right? So why do we say that it's good and a good investment option?
Right. Look at this market cap, like $289 billion market cap. Is this going to go disappear like tomorrow?
Hmm.
No.
Right.
It's like just like the digital gold. This is called digital gold, right? Bitcoin is like, not only Bitcoin, all the other cryptocurrencies are digital gold. It's basically what happens is, now the U.S. government is looking for digital currencies. If you just follow this news, like not the people who are talking about hyping up things, not that news. I'm talking about the real news happening. The governments are adapting. The PayPal is now has the Bitcoin. PayPal, you can actually transact Bitcoin. And JP Morgan, the banks are adapting, right? Other banks are adapting. The banks in other country like China and all adapting the Bitcoins and other coins. And then like you can like think about it when you transfer money from one place to another place, like from US to Australia or Philippines or somewhere, right?
Mhm.
It's not going to cost anybody any money. It's totally free. It'll be instant. Think about that kind of technology that's going to happen like within the next 5 to 10 years. But by the time this price will be so huge, maybe
Yeah,
10, 20 times, 30 times,
right.
it's not going to be $1 million in like next 5 years, but it'll be huge, 10
It'll be
times.
huge, and it might have. It actually looks like it has the potential to go beyond 100 grand. But it's gonna take some time. But like you said, one reason you have to think about is look at the market cap. This is CoinGecko.com. Go to CoinGecko.com and look at number one Bitcoin market cap, and it's not gonna disappear in a blink of a second. And it definitely shows signs of appreciating the value. And it's a good time. Right now is a good time. Because it has the potential.
Just look at these guys. 1 year, it actually has 68% up. 1 year, just 1 year.
Yeah.
And when you bought it, if you bought it during that time, like you always should buy when it's low.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can do dollar cost averaging, that's another thing that we always advise every week or every month based on your how much money you have, right? You can only put $10, $20, $30 every week. It's free to transfer the money and you just invest it there. And only time you have to pay a little bit of commission, like every time you buy something, you have to pay a little bit of commission on the exchanges. It's not free to buy it. It's also not free to sell it. They will take a little bit of it, but it's worth it because that's going to go up. The more that you have, like by the time like 1 year comes or 2 year comes, 3 year comes, you'll have at least one Bitcoin. You don't need to buy whole Bitcoin at the same time. You can buy 0.00001, like you can buy it for $10, $20, right? But it's going to add up, and eventually, let's say you get one Bitcoin, right?
Mm-hmm.
One Bitcoin, let's say it's $15,000 now, and then you wait for a couple of years and it's $100,000.
Right.
And $100,000, like you can actually buy a house with
Right.
that money. That's
Yeah.
what's going to happen. People are going to use Bitcoin to do the transaction in the future. That is the exact reason that we are advising you to buy it now. Like we're just showing you the current price. It's actually going up. When it goes down, buy it more. When it goes up, still buy it, but buy a little bit. You don't need to buy too much, right?
Yeah.
That is what we're talking about. But I've been doing this research for a while, and it's always like it always goes up. Whenever it come down, it goes up.
It'll go. Yeah. Go back.
Yeah, it goes up. And again, like if you cannot do that Bitcoin, we can advise you to do some other coins within like top 20. Within like top 20, you can actually add go up to top 20 or even a little bit lower than that. But I wouldn't go beyond like top 100 coins. But today's topic is only Bitcoin, right? Why you should buy Bitcoin? Because of this, whatever we just talked about.
And Venkat, I remember like we did a couple of episodes on how to buy how to buy Bitcoin, how to buy the other coins, and for free, right? So that's another episode that we did, and feel free to watch those episodes. And if you don't remember, let us know. We will share that link, because there are ways of purchasing, including Bitcoin, right? I think it's on Coinbase.com.
Yeah, you only get $10 of Bitcoin. Yeah, it's free. If you use the link we provide. With the Coinbase, but there are other coins that other coins like a few other coins you would get around like $200, almost $200, $300 free
by
coin.
answering few questions.
Answer a few questions, right? That's it.
Yeah, and great. Thank you so much, Venkat. Anything to add?
No, actually, like if you guys want to know something about specifically, I don't want to like I said, I'm not following any news like intensively. But there are a lot of news. There are a lot of rubbish news out there, right? So I would advise, don't follow all the news. Mainly the YouTubers that even like this is not a financial advice we are giving you guys. Just giving you from the life experience, right? What we went through, what I went through, and then like I've been investing a long time, and it's actually going up. I've seen it myself. I've seen it, done that. So that's why trying to give you the advice from my experience. that don't follow all the news. Just keep on investing on every weekly or monthly basis, and you're going to get there. The Bitcoin is going to go up for sure. And if you cannot invest, like, make sure you invest the money that you can lose. Like, for example, the money that I have, even if I lose that money, I'm okay with that.
That's something that we always encourage, and I've said, even I've shared that thought within my close relatives too. If you go for some investment, make sure that even if you lose that money, you're still okay. You still can feed your family, right? When I
Yeah.
started, a quick one, when I started the Teddy Bear mobile business, I wanted to go for the lowest capital requirement, because even if I flunked the business, if I failed, I can still feed my family. So same theory applies here. Invest what you can, whether you go for real estate, whether you go for the digital currency investments or whatever. Do to the extent that you can bear the loss. And this is a great opportunity, guys. This is a time, but again, you can, like you said, you can invest fraction of one Bitcoin. So like an M1 Finance, that's the beauty of it. So just start slow and low. Read read the right news. Do make your own judgment and go for it.
Yeah, that's all, guys. I hope this was useful, and we are not exclusively covering any cryptocurrencies. This is the channel we use to, tell you guys how to save money, make money. There are so many ways to make money. Cryptocurrency is one of the ways, and we don't put more than 10% of our investment in the cryptocurrencies just to be safe. So 90% of them are in real estate or stock market or index funds, or other places. So
Right.
the whole channel is about investing, saving money, making money, not just cryptocurrencies.
Yeah.
If you like that kind of content, then come back and subscribe to our channel, and refer our channel to your friends and family, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.